for the land of the free and the whole.
It's always fun to look around and see fans singing our Star-Spangled Banner. Getting in the spirit. Should be a good one tonight. Don't go away. Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you here with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. And our early season power rankings, of course, a lot should change over the course of the year, but this is where we stand now. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And looking at Orlando, they've had an interesting start to the year. Lately, they put together some nice wins, and you get the general sense that their confidence is growing.
And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Thank you very much, Kevin. Well, Cole Anthony has made a name for himself when it comes to hitting cold-blooded game winners. He said, "I do this, man. I was bred for this. I'm not the type to go high. I live for these ending moments in games. Crunch time, that's my time." Guys.
Just like his dad right next to me. David, thank you very much. And Greg, the outcome tonight could come down to the big men up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical, but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. Up of the forward spots, it's Hayward and Bridges. The guard spots are filled by Ball and Rozier. And it's Plumlee in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Magic, we've got Suggs, Carter out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Bamba, and it's Fultz in at the shooting guard. And the Magic start. Out with the ball. And there's the pass to Suggs. Back to Fultz. Ball. With the rebound. And a fast break now for the Hornets. And here is Rozier. A three ball. And it's Lamelo Ball with the three.
Well, you got to love how quick ball shot is. Doesn't take a lot of time to get himself squared up.
Fultz against Rozier. Plumlee with the steal. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Plumlee with the ball.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Here's Suggs. And he goes big with the dunk right over Lamelo Ball.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
That sudden burst by Ball is so effective. Zipping in before the defense can react.
Now, here's Bamba. Magic moving the ball around. Fires from the wing. And that one is good from Suggs.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And it's Ball penetrating. The kick out to Rozier. And it's the Hornets another three.
Only one miss in the first 5 attempts, clearly failing.
Orlando, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And every year, Terry Rozier seems to get better. Specifically, Greg, becoming a more efficient and lethal scorer.
I mean, he's improving his percentages over the years, especially his three-point shooting. When he came into the league, was not a threat from deep. Now, you have got to honor that outside shot.
Three-pointer, Hayward. Rebound by the Magic. And this is the first time matched up with the Hornets this season.
And they swept the season series against them last year. They really did have the upper hand.
And I think that's where it starts, guys. Neither team a playoff factor. If you work your way up the ladder team by team, and this is really one matchup they feel very confident with.
Here's Ball. after Jonathan Isaac's bucket. Pass to Plumlee. No good on that one. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Good position that time around the bucket, and when Bamba does that, he's hard to stop.
Now, here's Ball. 17 points in his last outing. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And it's Suggs missing. Charlotte in the lead. Here's Rozier to the wing right side. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
All you got to do is get open, and Ball's handling the rock. He's going to find you. Lamelo's got incredible passing ability.
Now Suggs. Last game out, he had 14. Hayward finds Rozier. Fultz with the ball. Isaac outside. Hits it from three-point range. Isaac's got 5.
Well, you know what? I think you've got to have that shot in your game, even if you are a big guy now. And Isaac demonstrating that he does have that in his game.
Now, here's Rozier. Carter pulls it in. Pass to Fultz. Back to Carter. Shoots from 12. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 3 assists now in this one.
Hey, for me, mid-range shot is still one you got to use. So I love seeing Carter Jr., who's more of a low post guy, knocking down jumpers from the mid-range.
Bamba with the block.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
From 13, the Hornets pull it in. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
It helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
Yeah, I think that was a big part of it for sure, as it is anytime you make a bunch of mistakes. All they had to do was follow their game plan, and that's exactly what they did.
And it's Mason Plumlee with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Here is Carter. He had a 15-point outing in the last game against Miami. Isaac. And Rozier pulls it down.
But he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Bridges misses.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Now, here's Suggs. Defended by Bridges. Now, here's Fultz. He had a 12-point outing in the last game against Miami.
And his scoring is going to get most of the attention, but his rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game.
And here is Ball. After Mohamed Bamba was able to get the triple. Ball with it. Isaac picks it. Oh!
My goodness. You know, because Ball is so skilled, defenders try to get physical with him, rough him up a bit, but it doesn't faze him. That rarely works against Ball.
And it's Suggs missing. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Hayward can hit. Orlando's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
With the 9-foot standing reach, Carter has no trouble putting that away.
The Hornets trail. Rozier looking around. Well, Orlando shooting an impressive 60% early. Rozier against Fultz. Pass to Bamba. It's rebounded by Charlotte. To the paint. Here's Plumlee. Can't get it to fall.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Fultz, the pass to Carter. Over Hayward. And Carter with the basket on the assist from Fultz. Now it's a 4-point Magic lead. Carter's gotten everything to drop so far. Shooting 4 of 4. And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. And this must be a time of year, Clark, when teams are still working on their chemistry, everybody getting comfortable with their role.
Well, you know, hopefully that's been established by now, Kevin. And even this early, you'd like that to be kind of anchored in. There's not a lot of time for the feeling out process in the NBA. You know, once the game starts for real, they come pretty fast and furious.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Plumlee. McDaniels comes in for Bridges. Oubre is checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Bouknight comes in for Terry Rozier.
Well, it's great seeing Ball finish with strength like that, showing off the athleticism with that rim-rocking throwdown.
And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. Charlotte's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Tipped away. Ross with the steal. Inside. Stolen by Ball. 3 on 3. It's deflected. And stolen by Wagner. Doubled by Oubre. Harris passes to Lopez. Over Oubre. The shot's good from Lopez. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Orlando.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
And here is Anthony following Lamelo Ball's 3. The pass to Ross. Lopez with the ball. Stolen by Washington. Oubre outside. He dishes it to McDaniels. Second chance shot, and Oubre finishes it off. And the Hornets lead by 1.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
Now here's Ross, hoping to put that miserable performance against Miami behind him tonight. Ball with a wide open look. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Looking at the last game for Orlando, it was a loss to the Heat. Anthony against Ball to stop the run. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Lamelo Ball picks one up. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Charlotte.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
You know, we've seen them bearing their fair share of mid-range jumpers tonight, too. I mean, that's a good start for them.
That free throw good from Anthony. Well, one of us here knows Cole Anthony quite well. The guy to my side here, Greg, his dad. Care to share with us a story about your son playing hoops growing up?
Well, I tell you one thing. He's always had that belief that inner belief in himself and his abilities. And that's something that started early on in his life. And honestly, that's when I knew he had a chance to be a really good player.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Oubre on the wing. Ball surveying the defense. Fires the three, and another three for Charlotte.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Now here's Anthony. He's covered by Washington. 13 feet away. And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
The Magic trailed by 5. In the corner, it's Harris. 44 seconds left here in the first quarter. Wagner kicks to Anthony. Back to Wagner. Wide open. Jump shot is good.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Here's Bouknight. And Bouknight slams it in.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And here's Wagner. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Heat in Miami.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game.
Lamelo Ball getting it done for the Charlotte Hornets. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. We've got more in store for you right after this. And an unlucky history of injuries for Gordon Hayward. And he understands you got to take the long-term perspective, deciding when to return.
There's certain times where it's not our decision to not play. There are certain times where guys want to play, and the coaching staff and the training staff feels like it's in the team's best interest to not play. You know, there's certain injuries you really can't play with.
And great teams are more sophisticated than ever when it comes to injury prevention.
And training staffs are now expected to anticipate risks. So at times they'll know before the player does that there's a concern.
And if you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game, guys. We've been watching from the Hornets.
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter. McDaniels is out there with Washington. Then there's Ish Smith. Then it's Bouknight. And it's Oubre in at the 3 slot. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. It's ironic that while the league took refuge in Orlando to complete the 2020 season, the Magic has had no reprieve from the rash of injuries that affected its top young players the last few years. This team is well coached and plays hard. Hopefully their fortunes will change when it comes to health. Guys?
All right, David, thank you. And teams often try to slow down point guards with bigger defenders. But, Greg, you locked up without that edge. How'd you do it?
A little athleticism, Kevin, and a lot of desire.
Wagner finds Harris. over Oubre and misses it off the right side of the rim.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
Charlotte moving the ball around. The Magic trailed by 8. Here's Wagner. Pass to Anthony. From deep three-point range, the Hornets pull it in. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Here's Washington. Here's McDaniels. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Wagner. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
And Terrace with the ball for the Magic. Nothing offensively yet from them in the second quarter. No good from Ross. Hornets leading by 10. Smith on the wing. Pass it to Washington. Oubre against Ross. Count that one from Bouknight. Bouknight's got 5.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And the foul called on P.J. Washington. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Wagner. And it's Hampton for Ross. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Bridges is checked in for McDaniels. Here's Hampton. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Bouknight passes to Smith. He kicks it to Bridges. Here's Bouknight. He can't get that one. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Now Hampton. And that time, also a missed shot. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Bouknight passes to Washington. Here's Bouknight. Knocks down the 3 ball. 8 points for him.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
For the Magic, Bombas checked in for Wagner. Wendell Carter comes in for Gary Harris. And it's Suggs in for Cole Anthony. And then for Charlotte, Plumlee is checked in for Washington. Hayward comes in for Oubre. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Bouknight. Here's Rozier. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Hampton.
Well, a lot of people were nervous about Rozier's contract. Signed for big money with the Hornets, but he has more than earned it.
You know, at the time, a lot of fans thought it was too much for him, Greg, but to Rozier's credit, he's improved since he inked that deal, and now it's looking like a cap-friendly contract.
And he knocks down the first one.
You know, Rozier is known as an energy guy, but he's also a talented scorer who has a real hunger to continue to improve.
Fultz, he's checked in for the Magic. And both free throws good for Rozier. The Magic trail by 18. Fultz with the ball. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Bamba dishes to Suggs. Another miss by Orlando.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
And Hayward with the block.
Boy, that's excellent defense from Hayward. He did a nice job challenging and got a hand on that shot as a result.
Stop the drought.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
Plumlee, the pass to Rozier. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
That time, Carter's length and vertical paying off. He has tremendous potential as a rim protector, in my opinion.
Suggs with the ball. Now guarded by Plumlee. 3-on-3. Here's Smith. It's hauled in by the Magic. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. And a fast break now for the Hornets. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. And it's sent back by Carter. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Carter. Fultz against Rozier.
You know, you love the energy that Bamba plays with, guys. I mean, when he's on you, this guy wants to shut you down. He wants you to not score at all.
Suggs kicks to Bamba. Nailed from three-point land. Bamba's got his third basket of the night.
And allowing this to go no further. He stops a 15-0 run by Charlotte.
Now here is Smith. There's the drive, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Smith's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, you've got to be very aware of Smith's passing off the penetration, which is why lanes open up for him for easy baskets because the defense knows he's looking to pass.
Fultz the pass to Bamba. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And that's now 10 points for Mohamed Bamba.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Rozier, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Tell you what, Rozier is sneaky athletic now. He is no stranger to making plays above the rim. He's a heck of an athlete.
And here is Suggs to the inside. Bamba, that's it. That's his fifth field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Hornets leading by 17. And it's Hayward. That time on the assist by Rozier. Hayward's got his first points of the night.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, talk about a guy who plays with competitive fire. Suggs is a powerful leader, but by example.
Yeah, I mean, this guy plays with such great strength and energy, and he makes great decisions. Really has an advanced understanding of the game for his age.
2 shots. Last on the first.
A free throw drops for Suggs. Ball's checked in for Smith. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Charlotte Hornets. They led the game at 1 point by 20. He lobs it up, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Tell you what, he is a really special passer, Lamelo Ball. His ability to fit all kinds of passes into really small windows, phenomenal.
And it's sent back by Plumlee. And now here's Rozier, the fast break chance. Carter pulls it in.
Boy, this is bad, tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter, man.
Ball up top. 18 points for him.
Tell you what, the competitive spirit of Ball, I absolutely love it. This guy is relentless.
Here's Suggs. Carter outside. Pass to Fultz. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Clock is at 3. From deep. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Well, I like the way Fultz attacks with confidence. He's excellent at making the defense commit. You know, the first overall pick of the 2017 draft, Markelle Fultz really struggled with Philadelphia. He only played 33 games over his first 2 seasons in the city of brotherly love.
Shooting 3.
That free throw, no good. And talking about Fultz, that February 2019 trade sending him Clark to Orlando seemed to give Markelle new life.
I agree with you, Kevin. It was good to see him get a fresh start. He actually played in 72 of 73 games that season for the Magic and averaged 12 points and 5 assists. Best of all, he looked like he was enjoying basketball, and that was a great sight to see.
No good on the second free throw.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
He manages to convert the third one. And for the first time in 2021, Clark, we had the full play-in tournament featuring the 7 through 10 seeds. What do you think of the new format?
I really enjoyed it. I mean, again, part of it was we're coming out of a pandemic, and so we're starving for all things sports, and this added another level of excitement to, I think, the best game in the world, NBA basketball. You had Steph against LeBron and AD. So I think it was a pretty awesome result overall.
Now, here's Ball. Not a lot of room. Rozier, the pass to Plumlee. Back to Rozier. Off target from three-point range.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Back to Ross. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Got a piece of it. Here's Bridges, and it's sent back by Isaac.
What a wingspan Isaac has. I mean, this guy is incredible at denying shots, and he loves to do it.
And the call will be against Lamelo Ball. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
The Magic making a switch here. Wagner's checked in. The Hornets also with the sub. McDaniels checked in. Ross finds Isaac. With the drive. And Isaac throws it down.
How about the leaping ability of Isaac? When he's got a head of steam like that, he's a threat to jam it home every time.
To the middle. Ross with the steal. Poked away. Rozier against Ross. Rozier into the lane. There's McDaniels. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Well, he didn't exactly light it up from the free throw line a season ago. Shot right around 70%.
The free throw drops from McDaniel.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Gary Harris is checked in for Orlando. Anthony comes in for Suggs. The Hornets also changing it up. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Bridges. Kelly Oubre comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Bouknight comes in for Terry Rozier. The Magic trail by 20. Now Anthony, 11 points for him in that last game against Miami. 13 feet away. Bouknight with the rebound. Bouknight's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
This is definitely a day he'd like to forget. He just hasn't had the energy or the intensity to get it done out there. He's still scoreless.
That shot off. Good work defensively by Anthony. Now, here's Wagner. T right on him. Oubre up top. Guarded by Harris. And they get it back. An offensive rebound. And yes, it's good. Oubre's got 5 points in the quarter.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
The three from Anthony. And Lopez throws it down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Lopez with the steal. Kicks it to Ross. Back to Lopez. Anthony in the corner. Ross with it from the arc. No good there.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
What a start for Lamelo Ball. He ended up with 22 points, 2 assists, and 1 steal. Kenny, let's get your take on Charlotte.
Well, they built this lead in large part because of the sharpshooters off the bench. The subs played a superb game. Get it? Sub, superb. Oh, I'm rolling tonight. I mean, they played like starters.
Shaq, let's get your input on the Magic.
They've been struggling to get shots in general, but down low, they've been paper soft. Hate to say it. Giving up way too many easy looks. If they can't protect the rim more effectively in the second half, it's going to be a long ride home.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from Lamelo Ball.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Magic, Suggs out there with Markelle Fultz. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Carter. And it's Bamba in at the 5 down low.
Boy, nice vision that time from the point guard. Rozier's responsibility is to know when his teammate is open and get the ball there.
Fultz dishes to Carter. And stolen by Hayward. Bridges outside. Rozier for 3 from beyond the arc and then some. Rozier's got 12 points in the game.
Hey, now I know Rozier can shoot. We do know that, but my goodness, from that far out? Come on, man.
Here's Suggs. Fultz finds Carter. Now Suggs. That's in there. Carter with the assist. He's got 9.
Easy look provided by Wendell Carter Jr. Always helps when your bigs can share the rock.
That's a 2 from Rozier. Orlando grabs the miss. Bamba's got 6 rebounds in the game. He's looking for Plumlee and finds him. Hayward from outside. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Carter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Bamba. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. 14 points for Mohamed Bamba.
You know, he possesses both an inside and outside game, does Mo Bamba. And because of that, he's a headache when he's knocking down jumpers.
Orlando grabs the miss. Now the pass to Suggs. Shoots off the step back. The shot, no good. And the Hornets now going the other way. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Here's Rozier, the 15-footer, good. Rozier's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Rozier plays within himself and doesn't typically force shots offensively. He's got a nice smooth stroke from mid-range.
Here's Bamba. It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Fultz with the ball. Now guarded by Plumlee. 5 to shoot. Here's Bamba. Rebound, Gordon Hayward.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
You know, Hayward, like a lot of NBA players, is a pretty serious gamer in his free time off the court.
And you know what, Kevin? There are some people that think video games help with your hand-eye coordination. I'm not sure if that's the case or not, but I do know there are worse ways to rest up and keep yourself ready for the next real game than what Hayward was doing.
And that one's good, soft.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Ball, the pass to Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
That athletic ability gets Bridges to the rim there. He almost totally shrugged off the defense.
Here's Suggs. He's covered by Ball. And it's Suggs missing.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And the Magic making a change here. Hampton's checked in. Outside Ball. Now here's Rozier. 17 points in the game.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. Nice game. Great performance so far by Lamelo Ball.
He can't miss from deep. The defense has to regroup here, and I think they've got to change things up because he's locked in from behind the arc.
Wagner's checked in for the Magic. Carter, the pass to Isaac. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Suggs with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. Back to Isaac. Doesn't go that time. Plumlee with some nice D. Down low. Here's Bridges. And it's sent back by Carter. To the inside. And then Carter with the dunk.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Pass to Plumlee. Isaac with the steal. To the middle. Here's Hampton. And that one drops for him. Hampton's got his first basket of the night.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
Now, here's Rozier. Defense is right there. Orlando's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Carter down low. Working on Plumlee. Plumlee with some nice D. Hornets leading by 23. Looking for Bridges. He gets it there. And it's Wagner with the rebound. The Magic have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Suggs. And he gets it to go. Suggs has got 8 points here in this quarter.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Charlotte calls timeout.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Orlando making some changes. Lopez comes in for Wendell Carter. And Harris subbed in for Wagner. Bridges outside. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Well, I tell you, Bridges doing a nice job there, and his teammates appreciate when he looks to get them involved.
Passes it to Suggs. Misses the three. So Rozier will bring it up for Charlotte. Here's Plumlee off the left rim and out.
Boy, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Poke loose. Rozier with the steal. 16 feet away. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
When Rozier is attacking the defense like that, I think it really bodes well for his team. They want him to be aggressive and physical and draw those fouls.
And the first one at the line is good. Orlando making some changes. Wagner's checked in for Isaac. And Anthony subbed in for Suggs. Charlotte also making some changes. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Bridges. And Kelly Oubre subbed in for Gordon Hayward. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Hampton. Lopez outside. Tries again, and he sinks the layup. Lopez has got 6.
A guy that doesn't give up on the glass. Lopez, a real force at rebounding the ball.
Taken away by Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
And here is Rozier. He's got 22. Oubre, good.
Really encouraging to see Rozier make these reads like that.
Orlando, they've gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. And it's sent back by Plumlee. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Yeah, I guess when you're up this big, you can afford to get a little sloppy.
Terrence Ross is checked in for Hampton. The Hornets also changing it up. McDaniels comes in for Plumlee, and Bouknight comes in for Rozier. Here's Harris. No points in the game yet for him. And Lopez throws it down.
Boy, he's become much more reliable at making those precise passes now. Harris solid at breaking down the defense in the pick and roll.
Another shot. Here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
And GA, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow.
Yep, he stayed with it all the way and got his reward at the end.
The Magic making a switch here. Bamba's checked in. Hornets leading by 23. Outside Ball. Shoots over Bamba. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Ball's knocked loose to the paint. Here's Lopez. And it's in there. Lopez has got 10.
Comfortable shooting close to the basket. The size Lopez possesses gives him confidence down low.
Ball, the pass to Bouknight. And he dunks it down.
Well, I tell you what, checking out the dunking ability of Washington there, this guy doesn't mind showing off what he's got.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Anthony kicks to Harris. Shot clock at 6. A step-back shot here. Anthony can't hit. Charlotte has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. And what makes Bouknight so difficult to guard? His ability to hit jumpers off the bounce.
He's got a great handle and the quickness to create separation. I know it's unpopular with the analytics crowd, but his pull-up from mid-range is money.
Here's Harris. Oubre pulls it in. Oubre's got 5 rebounds tonight. Lob pass to Oubre. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
Great positioning on the putback.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Pass to McDaniels. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Ball, the pass to Washington. From 8, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
The massive size of Lopez just puts defenses in a pickle. When he's that close, you just have to foul him.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Charlotte.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
Another thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint for plenty of those close-range points. You got to have those. Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
And the fun-loving personality Lopez has makes him a likable teammate. It's clear that they love playing with him.
Markelle Fultz has checked in for Gary Harris. Smith checked in for the Hornets. And so he makes both from the line. Hornets leading by 23. The pass to Washington. Good D by Lopez. Orlando's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Doubled by Smith. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And the Hornets with possession here. Charlotte's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Oubre against Fultz. Inside. And it's Washington missing.
You know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
Ross dishes to Lopez. Back to Ross. Takes the 3. Bouknight with the rebound. Bouknight's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Smith against Anthony. Over Smith. And he hits the jumper. Well, he's been waiting for that for a while. Anthony's got 4 points this quarter. Charlotte leading by 23. Here's Bouknight, and he drives in. It's not going to go for him. Here's Bamba, and the dunk by Bamba.
Well, you know, games like this demonstrate the bright future Bamba has. You know he's got to be feeling good about how things are going right now.
And so it's Charlotte with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. It seems like nothing they do can go wrong as they string together one successful possession after another and are simply running away with this one. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Setting the floor for the Hornets. Hayward out there with McDaniels. Then there's Oubre. Then it's Book Night. And it's Washington in at the 5. Anthony. Second shot opportunity. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
And Greg, the league's in a great place for talent. So many incredible players just entering their primes. You excited where the league is right now headed?
Oh, my goodness, Kevin. Guys like Devin Booker and Luka Doncic, Donovan Mitchell. I mean, the list goes on. And a lot of these youngsters carrying their teams to great heights. Impressive to watch.
No good on the free throw. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Orlando. He hits the second from the line. Now Anthony. Takes it inside. Hornets with the rebound. McDaniels got 9 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Book Night. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. That's tipped. It's stolen by Fultz. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And, you know, Fultz is highly skilled as an offensive player. When he gets this kind of positioning inside, it's a wrap.
Book Night passes to Washington. Oubre on the wing. Guarded by Fultz. Here's Washington. That one, no good.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
To the left wing. Puts it up from 12. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Cole Anthony.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Clark, you know, road teams accustomed to hostile crowds, but it can go too far. Players have been very vocal, saying, respect the game, and then respect us as human beings as well.
And, Kevin, I couldn't say it any better. It's that simple. It's not complicated. The right to say anything you want doesn't come with the purchase of a ticket. I think human dignity, common courtesy, and respect supersedes whatever feelings you might have about a particular team or player and overrides whatever price you paid for your ticket.
Suggs, he's checked in for the Magic. Miles Bridges, he's checked in for the Hornets. Terry Rozier comes in for Oubre. And he's good on the second. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Suggs. Rozier defending. And the foul called on P.J. Washington. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Suggs. Chalk up 2 there. Suggs has got 10 points here in the second half.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
The Magic trail by 19. Carter, the pass to Suggs. Back to Carter. Over to the wing. That's good from Suggs on the assist from Carter. Carter's got his third assist on the night. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. To the paint. And then Washington with the dunk.
Well done by Hayward on the assist that time. He's able to spot a wide open teammate because he plays with his head up.
Passes it to Isaac. Fultz against Rozier. Fultz, no good. Charlotte leading by 18. Washington passes to Booknight. Hayward outside. Pass to Washington. 6 to shoot. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. There's the pass to Suggs. Second chance effort. A free throw drops for Suggs. Bamba is checked in for Ross. Plumlee is checked in for the Hornets. Ball comes in for Booknight. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. It's an 18-point lead.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Pass to Suggs. Back to Bamba. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Hayward kicks to Bridges. Back to Hayward. Charlotte moving it around. Bridges outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Carter. And he can't bank that one in. The Magic trail by 16. Here's Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
Boy, I tell you, Bamba's wingspan and his standing reach is ridiculous. This dude was born to throw it down.
And the Hornets call time here. And Wendell Carter Jr., not the biggest center, Greg, listed at 6'10". In fact, most reports would have him pegged at 6'9".
And Carter Jr. plays like a 7-footer. Got that 7'4" wingspan and great head on his shoulders that levels the playing field with his height.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. I was able to catch the message James Borrego gave to his team. He told them, this is a game of runs. It's a game of momentum. We may have the lead now, but I'm telling you guys, it can evaporate in a hurry. Let's close this thing out. Kevin?
Suggs with the ball. Here's the lob to the hoop. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
Tell you what I like when Bamba is assertive like this, showing he's got the ability to get it done.
Charlotte leading by 14. Outside Ball. Into the lane. Goes back up. And it's sent back by Carter. And there's Fultz on the assist by Isaac. 7 points for Markelle Fultz.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
There's Ball with the three. Good on the triple. And the Hornets lead by 15.
This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
Now, here's Suggs. He's guarded closely. Here's Rozier. Oh,
Yes, sir.
wow.
Yes, sir. My goodness.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Rozier with that excellent quickness and that athleticism, being a catalyst with his defense that time.
Charlotte leading by 17. Plumlee the pass to Ball. Orlando grabs the miss. Isaac's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Shoots over Ball. The Magic again can't hit. Charlotte shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Now here's Rozier. Tight defense on him. The shot's good from Plumlee.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Fultz the pass to Bamba. Can they get it? The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Bamba's got 8 points in the quarter.
For a young player, I like the way Fultz sees the floor. He knows and feels when a guy is open.
The shot by Hayward, wide open, and another 3 for Charlotte.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Now, here's Suggs. They grab their own miss. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And they had their chances, 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Down low, Plumlee with the steal. To the inside, Bridges kicks the ball. Carter pulls it in. The Magic trailed by 20. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
You know, looking back at Jonathan Isaac's 3rd year in the league, I mean, the forward made huge strides with the Magic in 19 and 20. I mean, he set career highs in just about every category.
And Clark for Isaac, just when he had put everything together, disaster struck in the 2020 bubble.
Kevin, that was heart-wrenching to see that happen to Jonathan Isaac. Tore his ACL in August of 2020. A terrible injury for a young man who was really starting to grow into his role. But the good news now is he's back out there tonight, and it's great to see him on the court.
That's good from Isaac.
Well, this guy packs a nice skill set, Jonathan Isaac. A slender big man who has nice range and is a superb defender already.
And Orlando making a change here. Harris is checked in. He's perfect from the line this time.
And while he's dealt with injuries, I still have enjoyed watching the growth of Jonathan Isaac. The guy entered the league. Everyone knew he could be a shot blocker, but he does so much more defensively.
Plumlee with the steal. Hayward finds Ball. Over in the corner, Rozier. And the call will be against Harris. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Fultz, he's checked in for Harris. On defense, Orlando. They trail by 18. Hayward outside. Outside, Ball. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Ball's got 10 points now just in this quarter. You know, Greg, you got to agree the defense isn't the only area where Jonathan Isaac has improved.
And no question, Kevin, his offense has developed as well. He's becoming a more confident scorer, steadily increasing his output on that end.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. Greg, last season, we saw a lot of opinions about the play-in tournament, especially from players. Where did you fall on that thinking?
Well, I'm going to put on my fan hat right now, Kevin, and I thought it was exciting. I mean, seeing the stakes get raised for those teams that are right on the edge, I think it brings more interest for teams. But if I was still playing, I probably wouldn't like it if I had locked up the playoffs and still had to go play to earn a berth.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Lamelo Ball.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Coming into this game, he'd been having a tough stretch. We all know that, but not anymore. He's back at his best, and I think it's safe to say that slump is over. Bamba kicks to Carter. He's off on that one. Bridges with some nice defense. And it's the Hornets ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Rozier with the ball. Isaac picks him up. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And with Lamelo Ball, this team struck gold. Exactly what the Hornets needed. Great production and a face of the franchise type of talent.
That's good from Rozier. You know, Greg, thinking about LaMelo and this team, he's got the fans here in Charlotte excited.
And Kevin, let's be honest here for a moment. The Hornets haven't had a lot of luck in the draft. Finally, they knocked one out of the park, and the fans are ecstatic.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And last season, All-Stars, Greg, missing 19% of their available games. With the shortened off-seasons, are you concerned about the toll it takes?
You are, but this offseason maybe not as painfully short as the last one. And in these tough times, some sacrifices are made, no doubt. Health, perhaps, one of the biggest.
Plumlee, the pass to Ball. On the wing, Rozier. Bridges inside the three-point line. Here's Ball. Hayward's got space. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 7th assist in the game. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Fultz against Bridges. Carter kicks to Fultz. 6 on the shot clock. Trying to get open is Carter. Fultz, no good. Charlotte has gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Bamba against Hayward, and he lobs it up toward the rim.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for Charlotte.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early when you're going to be seeing them that often.
And we watched him all night long. No one could really stop him. Just another excellent game it was for Lamelo Ball.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand. It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Here's Rozier, and he overshot that one, missing. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That is his first foul of the game.
Get open, get open.
23 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Up top, Fultz. He's covered by Ball. It's rebounded by Charlotte. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.